Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Oregon's offense will go to work first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season, so now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Moore will throw. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game-type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
He wants to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Perry. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alson Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Indiana's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, Dave.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So much for the members' bounce. They get a break on the road here.
And how about that for this offense? The worst thing you could do when you're on the road is ignite the home crowd. This offense got a nice break early and a chance to not rouse up this crowd early in the game.
Back to throw, it's Montgomery. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical third down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense. And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Back to pass on second down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the...
Oh, he's got some space. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Moore to the air. Gonna take a shot. It's caught. Open space in the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. RPO complete to open the drive. Turns it on down the left side. The 30. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Indiana! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Keeps looking downfield. The throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
They'll move the wide receiver. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. Complete on the comeback. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sacked first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On first down, here comes this offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Hard-hitting tackle. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Green. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back.
Run game is good. The balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And he shows you the arm right there. But I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. The offense set for a first down play. Quick release on the RPO. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins.
Touchdown, Ducks! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. To the air, it's Montgomery. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. A first down run on the doorstep. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you built some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
PAT unit on the field. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Moves away as he feels pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Ducks will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring game.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some...
Turning it on! And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Myers. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. This to bring it. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. To the air, it's Montgomery. There's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up 14 over San Jose State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going right to work up top.
guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
So now it's 2nd and long. Harris back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Good completion on the out. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Just keep swinging it. Let's it fly. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Thanks for giving the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Makes the grab on the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Power football with the run. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry up.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Tell you what, as a defensive back, as a defensive player, you know down here near the goal line, I got to get tight on my guys. I can't give away the easy stuff like that. Too easy near the goal line for that pitch and catch.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback making checks. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. 1st down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage. Down without taking any punishment. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Harris will throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Quickly complete. Oh, he got loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
Soft spot in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, no mystery here. Third in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Gotta have it here on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Well, that play never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
And the Ducks enter the final minute with the lead. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Harris back to pass. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He's got it on the run.
wants to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide out set, trips right. Looking to pass, it's Montgomery. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive?
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by 7 possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pugh.